Hello.
Hey Chris, it's Casey. How are you?
Hi, Casey. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Mm.
So
So
what's
what you,
up with you? I mean, I haven't talked to you for a while. I've been so busy.
yeah, I kind of figured that. Yeah, a lot has been going on. Where do I begin? Shoot, when was the last time we talked? A
A couple of days ago.
couple of days ago. Hmm. All right, well, okay, well, I guess we'll start off with something good. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I took the first of my relationship management classes. I think I told you about that.
Uh-huh.
I signed up for that class. Anyway, I took the first one yesterday. I took the first one yesterday. I guess I may as well say the day before yesterday. It's after midnight. It's not Monday, Saturday. Anyway, yeah, Saturday morning I went to my first class and it was good. Learned that first step in managing your relationship is learning about yourself. So it was basically there's three of us, me and a teacher and another student woman named Elizabeth, about
Well,
32
aren't those
years old.
classes for people that are actually in relationships?
Not necessarily. It could be considered. I mean, I'm single and I was able to sign up for it.
But I mean, they're not going to discriminate, but don't they
Uh, uh,
teach you
yeah,
material that goes after the relationship?
they give us material like even before the relationship, like how to talk, how better socialize and talk to women and whatnot. It's not like dating education.
Okay. Well, what have
Yeah.
you learned?
Mm. Yeah, I learned. Yeah, I learned a little bit. I learned quite a bit. Mm. Yeah, it was similar to like, although it was like, although I mean, I've had coping classes before in middle and high school, so this one was kind of similar to that in one way, in a few ways. Anyway, we did a few worksheets, filling in a little bit of some information about ourselves. The teacher did did the worksheets along with us. A total of five people signed up for the class, but three of them couldn't make it. So it's just like three of us Saturday. Anyway, yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
mean,
So
what types of things were on the worksheets?
mm, yeah, one a few little yes, a few little quite a few questions like you feel right how good you feel about yourself or like I see so like you see yourself as like people see you as a good friend or you feel a little bit confident, or you feel a little confident, or even if it was even a few questions that were like in reverse and scoring, like do you sometimes feel lonely, or do you sometimes doubt yourself? But anyway, it was like out of a possible 30, so and I got like 27. The teacher and a teacher, her name was One Day. Yeah, One Day and Elizabeth, they each got 29, 30. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just a couple of things. Like, yeah, sometimes I did have lonely nights. Um, yeah, and then I have, like, a few concerns about, like, how other people see me. Like, like people over the internet, some like me, some don't like me. So
You,
those
you
are,
didn't talk about the trolls, did you?
yeah, but only a little bit. But I mean, I did not go into detail. Just, you know, I had a bunch of people badmouth me, so yeah, just basically was a contribution with that. But yeah, but this wasn't about the trolls anyway. Aside from that, then we also realize when we evaluate ourselves, we need to essentially it was like we were accentuating on the positives. Among the other two worksheets, we talked about some of we filled in what each of us liked, our likes and dislikes, and about what we would like to be, or what each of us are looking forward to. Yeah, and then in the future classes, we'll be learning about how to better communicate with other people and the like, and associating,
What do
coping.
you think this class is going to do for you?
Yeah, I think it'll help me. Maybe I think it will help me feel a little bit more confident about myself, maybe, and give me more things to give me a better understanding on what to say when I talk to women in public, or that sort of thing.
Well, confidence comes from within. A class can't give it to you.
But for I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, but I think it's fairly obvious that for a while I've had quite quite a bit of low self-esteem.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, I think after these classes, I'll feel a little better about myself, and I'll feel more confident, and possibly better socialize in my adult life, and feel better about approaching women and talking to them.
Okay, well, anything else about the relationship class?
Only that, we're hoping that the other three students will be seeing them next class,
Okay.
and that the last class will be on the 24th of October. Oh, and also I learned that the relationship class was one thing among the Parks and Recreation program here in Charlottesville. Yeah, but also I got a calendar of events. Apparently, there's like a little Halloween party over at the Key Center near the downtown mall. So I'm planning on going to that. Not sure what I'm going to dress up as yet, though.
Oh,
And
what did you say was going on in October? I'm sorry for the class.
I said that the last class will be on October 24th, and then I got a calendar of events. And I learned that there's going to be a Halloween party over at the Key Center near the downtown mall. So I'm planning on going to that, but I'm not sure what I'm going to dress up as yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I talked to Kim about that a little bit earlier. She suggested I make up a Sancho costume, but I'm not
I
sure if
actually was about to suggest that. I mean, why not?
yeah, I
You could
mean, it's just
stretch your creative muscles.
yeah, well, I'm just not sure about wanting to make a costume at this time. But,
Well,
I'll
but
think
what
about
a
it.
better way to promote it and show that it's yours.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, anyway, it depends on how I feel, and I'll think about it further, and if I decide to make the costume, I will.
Well, I mean, you should be more driven to do these things. I mean, obviously Sanchu's not that important.
Now, Sancho is important to me. Since I got so many factors in life,
I know, but this is going to be great PR.
like, I got trying to socialize in real life for one thing, and another thing, trying to not think about the trolls and keep my distance from the computer so I don't have to listen to them and ignore their incoming phone calls. A lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm still working on the comics and the Wikipedia and all that. And also
Oh, and how about your room? Are you still working on your room?
yeah, I'm still working on my room.
You should send me some pictures of progress.
Yeah, okay, I will. Yeah, by the way, also I called up Target earlier today. Tried looking for Melissa, one of the two women who interviewed me. she wasn't in, so I left a message asking her to call me back. I should probably hear from her about Monday or Tuesday, today or tomorrow.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Depends on when she comes in, you know.
Definitely. Do you think you got the job? Because I don't think we've talked about it since it actually happened.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think I felt that I did good at the interview, and that I feel that I left a good impression on them, and I felt a sense of them feeling like, you know, and perceiving me as a friendly type person. But but you know, but I had somebody else ahead of me in the interview wise. So I'm hoping I'm hoping I got the job, but I'm just having doubts, especially since, like, you know, last Friday I received another email from Target saying, like, you know, yeah, we don't have any positions open for you yet. I'm not sure if I told you or Kim about that email. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, I called Target today, and I'll find out from Melissa today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, something else going on. You know, I put my Fender, my meat wide, shred wide Fender Stratocaster, and my second PS3 Gibson guitar on eBay, and I sold them both to the same person in the Czech Republic. Yeah, I mean, you know, the Stratocaster sold for the asking for the starting bid of $29.99. But I mean, but for the Gibson guitar, I mean, I started at $19.99 and went all the way up to $69.99.
Oh, well, cool.
Well, I guess that just shows you that Guitar Hero is definitely more popular than Rock Band. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I talked to the guy. I talked to the dude. His name was Walter.
Uh-huh.
Through email. Yeah, he said that, like, you know, he's got a daughter who's going to university in Virginia, so he'll wire the money to her, and then you know, in person exchange of the guitars for the cash, and that would save
Oh,
the
that's good. You don't
$20
have to pay
shipping.
shipping. That's good.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, I talked to her. I mean, I talked to her a little bit. Her name is Regina, and
Uh-huh.
apparently she's going to University of Virginia, majoring in philosophy.
Oh, I guess. That's great.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I sent her another email, you know, told her a little bit myself, and gave her my headshot. I don't know what I look like in the face. You
Oh,
know.
yes, so she can identify you.
Yeah. I still haven't. I mean, I checked my email earlier today. She hadn't replied yet, but, you know, she just started over at UVA, and so she's been busy with homework and whatnot.
Yeah, you know how college is.
Yep. Oh, and you know, a couple other things on my mind. I've watched the Wahoo local Fox News earlier. You know, we
Uh-huh.
had few bear. You know, we had few bear. We had like 3 bears running around Charlottesville area. It was like Mama Bear and her 2 cubs. Anyway, last Friday they went up a tree across the street from this Briarwood Middle School, and then after they got down from the tree that Friday night, they walked across the street to the parking lot of that school, and they hung around that school for the weekend, and then they just left tonight. And the funny thing is, that school's mascot is a bear, and they were visited by 3 bears. Yeah. Anyway, no major damage. The bears were just visiting. now they're over somewhere in Moorville, something like that around here. Um, yeah. Anyway, anyway, so the Bears are in another place now. Mm. Oh, and another piece of news I heard about. Shoot. Oh yeah, Roman Polanski. You know him. He
Yes.
directed The Pianist. Yeah.
Hmm.
Apparently, he was convicted years ago for drugging and having sex with a 13-year-old girl. And he finally got arrested for that. He was hiding
Oh,
out in he was hiding out in Europe to get away from that. They finally caught him and arrested him.
well, you.
Yeah, I felt like he deserved that after what he did. I mean, drugged and did that
Oh,
with a
yeah, I think
13-year-old.
child molesters should be burned alive.
I agree. I admit, well, not burned alive, but
Well, no,
if
I mean, look what they're doing. I mean, they're touching someone who doesn't want to be touched. They're invading their personal space. And not only that, it's a child who can't defend themselves. I mean, it's not good at any age, but it's even worse when they're children. I mean, like, why would you do that to someone, especially if you didn't know they wanted it? That's horrible.
yeah, it is horrible. Mm. But yeah, you said burning. Yeah, I mean that. I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry,
say,
those
but
people have no souls, and I don't care what happens to them as long as it's painful because what they did to that child will never go away. And so they need as much pain as possible.
yeah, I mean, yes, it is appropriate to punish them, but you know, I wouldn't exactly say kill them. You
Well,
know?
no, you do it slowly. Maybe let them recover and then do it again. Because, I mean, come on, what happens if you have Crystal and someone does it to her? Don't you think you're going to want to kill them? Don't you think that you're going to want them to suffer?
Yeah, I would feel the need to make them. I would feel the need to make that person suffer.
I mean, I don't want to think you're defending a child molester.
Yeah, I'm not personally defending the child molest. I'm not defending the molester. I'm just saying that, like, no need to kill him.
Well, what do you
Just,
think we
oh
should
yeah,
do?
like, yeah, he should definitely go to jail, serve his time. Yeah, maybe like, and like,
Why?
make
So
him
he
do
can get out in 5 years for quote unquote good behavior so he can do it again?
no, not no. I mean, like, sentence him for like,
Like
yeah,
pedophilia doesn't have a cure.
I would say 20. I would say sentence him for 20 years.
20 years is worth no, that all the pain that person's going to go through. You think raping someone, especially a child, is only worth 20 years? The pain they're going to have to go through is only 20 years? Shouldn't it be life? They took away that person's life. They have altered it for the rest of their life. Shouldn't they be in jail?
All right, yeah, you're right. 20 years to life in jail. Yeah,
No, not
I
20
agree with
years
you.
to life. They're useless to society. I mean, how would you feel if someone touched you?
If it was a woman, I would accept it. But if it was a dude, I'd slap it. I kick his ass.
No, no one should touch you if you don't want it, period, at the end, especially not when you're a child. Whether they're a man or a woman doesn't make it right.
Yeah, I hear you on. I hear you. I was just saying since you brought the question, and I was just making sure specifying the yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it sounds like you wouldn't care at all. I mean, I can't believe that. Just because it's a woman, okay, when you're little, that doesn't matter. Because rape is rape. We're not talking about consensual sex. We're
Yeah,
talking about rape.
yeah. I understand. We're talking about rape. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just a little bit loose about it right now because I have never personally been raped,
Well, yeah, I mean, you haven't been molested.
and it's
That
not
doesn't mean
happening
that it
right
doesn't
now.
happen to other people.
But yeah, I'm just saying. But yeah, it's like yeah, I would definitely be offended, and I would want to make sure that person got life, or
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
appropriate.
I know you've never been molested or raped or anything, but you've got to try to see it from their point of view.
Yeah. Yep. Their point of view. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would definitely be. I would definitely be offended and hurt. I would want that person to be sentenced to life in imprisonment and jail and all that.
Exactly, because I know it's never happened to you, and I know no one's molested you or raped you, but if it happened to you when you were little, wouldn't you want them to be locked away? I mean, wouldn't you feel fear if you knew that person was still out there?
Yeah, I would be scared if I knew that person was still out there.
So you should be thankful that you've never been molested or raped when you were a child.
Yeah, I am thankful. I am thankful for that.
I mean, or even now, it doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Okay. Well, let's see. Aside from that, I went back to thinking about the bears.
Yeah, going from that to bears, I guess. I don't see a logical way,
I,
but okay.
I was just thinking of that as a comment for a little relief, a little comic relief. It's fun. Mm. Anyway, earlier tonight I watched the.
But why don't you care? I mean, you're just going back to bears. I mean, this actually bothers me because these are things that, as a nurse, I'm going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, this stuff happens every day. I mean, go to a darkness to light website, look at it. I mean,
Well, that's
children are molested by people that they trust, whether it's family members or people in power, like in schools, or doctors, or just
I hear you.
random
I hear
people.
you. Yeah, I hear you. But I mean, I was just trying to line things up after we've been talking dark for the past for the past few minutes.
But it's life, Chris. You can't
That
just
is.
block out life.
I'm not blocking it out.
Yeah, you are. You don't want to talk about bad things. I get it. That's not very mature.
Okay, well, I mean, I mean, it is necessary sometimes to talk about dark things. It's not like we have to talk about them all the time.
Well, we're not talking about them all the time. It just came up. You're the one who brought it up.
I was just bringing up, like, the fact that Roman Polanski probably got arrested for it.
Okay, well then talk about something else.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Earlier tonight, I watched the season premieres, the series premiere, the first episode of the Cleveland Show, the new Family Guy and American Dad. Pretty
Oh,
much
how did you
enjoyed.
like them?
Well, I enjoyed them. Although I liked the Cleveland Show and Family Guy episodes more than I did the American Dad episode.
Oh,
It was just
well,
like
I don't really watch them anymore. What did you like the best? So, yeah, tell me any highlights.
yeah, yeah, like from the Cleveland Show. I mean, like, yeah, Cleveland's got a spin-off show now, and I just thought it was good. Yeah, he moved to his hometown in Virginia after his house in Quahog was taken by Loretta after the divorce was finally finalized. And Cleveland Jr. is 14 years old now. I mean, if you watch the classic Family Guy episodes where they show Cleveland Jr. being a little rascal.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. But he's 14 and fat. Cleveland Jr. is. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they moved to Virginia, even though their original plans were they're going to go to California to realize the dream of managing of being on scout for a baseball team in California. they turn around. They in the end of the movie, in the end of the episode, they turn around and go back to Virginia because Cleveland found his high school sweetheart, and she with this other dude that pretty much stole her from him.
Well, tell me about Family Guy, at least. I mean, Cleveland show, whatever. I liked Quagmire better. I thought he'd be a better show.
But,
And
yeah, but I mean,
I at
Cleveland
least know
did come.
something about Family Guy, so tell me about the
Okay,
Family Guy episode.
okay. Well, I mean, Cleveland was from Family Guy, and this was a spin-off of Family Guy for Cleveland.
I know, but
Anyway,
I don't really care. So
okay,
go ahead and tell me about the Family Guy episode.
okay. Well, they did another Road to episode for Family Guy for the season premiere. They
Oh,
called
how
Road
original.
to. Not really. I mean, like they've done Road to Rhode Island, Road to Europe,
Yeah,
and
that was sarcasm. But go ahead.
yeah, then they did Road to Germany as well. Now they did Road to multi dimension. They went to different dimensions between Stewie and Brian did,
Uh-huh.
and they went to a whole number of fun dimensions. Like they went their first destination was like as if Christianity never existed, so the Dark Ages were skipped, and everybody was advanced 1,000 years. And apparently, they had developed a pill that actually gets rid of AIDS, like that. And
Oh, well,
Meg was,
that doesn't
and
even
then,
sound plausible because there are plenty of places in this world that weren't touched by Christianity. But still.
yeah. Anyway, they also gave Meg a shining moment. They made her hot.
Meg will never be hot, not even in that one episode where she was blonde. It's Meg.
No, I mean she was like even hotter this episode.
How did they totally
And that
remake her character?
pretty much recreate her body style. Yeah, made her thinner.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about her face. Her face,
Yeah, her face stayed a little bit the same, but her body was different.
Oh, so she was
like
a butterface.
a butterface.
Yeah, everything is nice but her face.
No, I mean, it's like her face is a little. I mean, yeah, her face stayed the same. I mean, that's Meg.
Exactly.
But I mean, her body was different this time. Made her a little bit taller. Gave her 36 D cup boobs. put her in a pink tube top and denim mini skirt. Gave her tall boots. And made her hair go.
So basically, they made her an ugly whore because her face stayed the same.
No.
That's what it sounds like. All they did was change her from the chin down, so she just became a butterface whore. Good for her.
Well, actually, in that dimension, she's still the ugly one by comparison. And Stu made the joke saying, if Brian was to look at Lois, he would have to put his dick in a wheelbarrow. He carried it off in a wheelbarrow. I know. I mean, I didn't really. I mean, it's like I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if I got that myself. But that was a joke there. I'm sure you can find a clip on YouTube now.
I'll look, but I mean, it's just a cartoon,
Yeah. Anyway, among the dimensions aside from that one. Yeah, they went to another dimension. Among the dimensions, another one I liked. They went to another dimension where it's like everything was drawn by Disney, and they put Lois in Snow White's outfit.
Oh.
And it was just fun to look at that Disney rendition. And it just made made the characters a little bit more fun and more realistic in the facial expressions and all that. Except that except for in the Disney version of Meg, they made her like Ursula from the Little Mermaid.
That so fits her.
I mean, I felt that was just downright. I felt like that was downright bad. But I mean, like in the
No,
body
she
up.
totally fits the jealous sea hag.
Mm, mm, whatever. Anyway, yeah, body up. She's still Meg, but they made her fatter. But they gave her they gave her Ursula's tentacles.
Well, yeah, I would think so, but I mean, don't whatever be. I mean, it's true because I mean, come on, Meg is the character that's always dumped on. I mean, of course she's gonna be like that. They make her such a whimpering little whiny emo kid anyway.
Okay, well, I will not argue with you on that, but in general she's still a likable person, and I just feel sorry for her being picked on like that. It's like why? I think she looks good.
Wait, why do you like her so much?
I don't know. I think it's one thing. Yeah,
I
she's
mean, is like Meg like your ideal girl? I mean, even though she's a cartoon.
I mean, is she? I mean, like at least she's a human character.
But that's not what I'm asking. Is she like your ideal girl?
No, make her I mean, add a year to her because last time Seth
Well, no, I'm
MacFarlane
not talking
said,
about her age. I'm talking about how she looks.
yeah, I would. I mean, just kind of for looks. If I didn't think about the age too much, yeah, I would tap her. I would do that to her.
Okay, because I mean, you're pretty into people's weight and she's kind of fat.
I'm into. I am into thin women as well, but I mean, like you got to figure out today's society and all that. I mean, like I'll take a woman who's slim to average body type.
Well, Meg is extremely not average. She is
But no, she's not
beyond
fat.
average.
No,
Yes, she
is
is.
average.
No,
No,
she's
she
not
is
average.
average.
She's
She is
not
average.
average, Chris. That's the whole point of her.
No. Okay, well look, compare her body, her original body to Peter. Now he's fat, and then compare her to Lois. Now,
Chris,
Lois
it's a joke about Megan's character. She's supposed to be the fat little dumpy geek chick.
Well, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I do not think she's fat. I say that her body type is average.
Okay, if she were a real person, how much do you think she'd weigh?
I would say she would probably weigh about somewhere between 145 and 160.
So you think I would weigh more than Meg?
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You say that you think I weigh 190 pounds.
I did not say you weighed 190 pounds. I did
yes,
not
you
say
did.
that.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, well, maybe okay. Well, maybe I did when we were talking in a past conversation. But I did not mean to insult you. I mean, we were just talking about Meg.
Okay, yeah, but her character is made to be bigger than mine. She has no curves, she's blocky, and I mean, come on, Chris. That's just kind of insulting. I mean, I guess you just can't get that type of humor as well. I guess you just don't get the show.
I do get the show. I just
I'm surprised you watch it because I heard that Stewie's openly gay now.
Well, I'm ignoring that fact. I mean, I don't care. I mean, still a good show.
Part of the show. Well, if that's just part of the show, Meg's just part of the show too. But anyway.
I mean, I just basically ignored those parts. I ignored those homosexual parts.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many other aspects in the show that are still enjoyable. like
Well,
Megan
it's just a
Lois was.
joke. Why wouldn't it be enjoyable?
I mean, like, there's still a whole bunch of good adult humor in there.
Well, I
And then
mean, and Stewie went from evil genius to gay. So, I mean, obviously the creator of Family Guy is okay with a homosexual lifestyle. I mean, he's supporting it.
not necessarily. He's definitely putting in his straight points as well. He's definitely emphasizing the straight. I mean, okay, Quagmire's banging a bunch of women. Cleveland had Loretta. Joe has Bonnie. And of course, Peter has Lois. And he made Chris go out in season 7. But, oh shoot, that blonde, that at high school, that boy Meg, I forget what, Connie. He let Chris go out with Connie D'Amico, and also let him have a crush on Barbara in that early episode. That was season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that same episode that Southern Ditzy girl, Ditzy, Dixie. Just want to make sure I understood that. That's what I said. Yeah, that was the episode where they had to move down south for a while.
Uh-huh. Oh, the one who looked like a boy.
Yeah,
right?
But at first gave the appearance of a boy, but in reality was a girl. And then there was that episode where Brian was, it was the episode where Adam West was trying to distract everybody from the Diggum statue scandal by banning homosexual marriage in Quahog.
Yeah, that was a joke. That he totally supports a homosexual lifestyle. That was a joke. That was a parody. A real parody.
But anyway, going back to Chris, he was definitely one to go out with that girl that he was trying to impress in that episode. And also, Meg was flirting with the boys, and she actually let her go out with a few boys in a few episodes.
Well, it just seems like that show's gone downhill, but you should really look up the creator's political views, because he definitely is very liberal and definitely supports a homosexual relationship.
Well, I'm not judging Seth MacFarlane on his opinion on that. I mean,
you judge everyone else's. You told me yourself that you weren't drinking, I can't remember which soda it was because of that. So why would you watch Family Guy?
I liked Family Guy since the beginning.
And you like the soda too, but Family Guy is doing more to push a homosexual lifestyle than that soda was. He is furthering his pro-homosexuality agenda through the show.
I told you, I turned the other cheek on those homosexual scenes.
But okay, you are being shown homosexual scenes, but you won't drink a soda over something that you can't see. I mean, you can't have double standards.
Okay, well, I think I've established this before, but yeah, I do not care about the homosexual lifestyle, and I am willing to associate with, acquaint or be friends with homosexuals, but I do
But
not.
then why would you stop drinking a soda over it then?
I would not want them to get too close to me.
Trust me, they're not going to get too close to you. Number one, you would not be a gay guy's type. They like people who dress a lot better, and you just wouldn't be the type. Let's see here. Second off, they know who's straight and who isn't, and trust me, they're not interested in straight boys.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, they're very into a very polished, handsome look.
Well, I don't care. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Well, you don't have to tell. You don't have to tell me about from their point of view. I mean, I don't care about from their point of view. Of, I mean,
I'm just telling you
yeah.
they wouldn't hit on you, they wouldn't want you. So you have nothing to worry about.
Well, I mean, that's okay. Well, okay. Well, I guess I'll be a
According to
little
gay people, you wouldn't be good enough for them. They are out of your league.
good. I would never want to be with. I would never want to be that way with any of them anyway.
Exactly. So it's fine because you'd be a step down.
Wait, I'd be a what?
To them, you would be a step down.
A step down?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I feel like that's. I feel like that's some sort of an insult right there.
I'm just saying you aren't gay people's types.
Okay, well, still, I mean, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, a step down. That just sounds like an insult to me.
Okay, well, that's the thing. It's like gay people wouldn't hit on you. Don't be insulted unless you want them to hit on you. I mean, have they ever hit on you before?
Over the internet,
Okay, well,
and
that's
oh,
just over the internet. But the thing is, trust me, they're
and
not going to hit on you in real life. I mean, saying you won't get close to them is insulting to them, but I'm just trying to reassure you that it's not going to happen.
yeah, okay, well, I mean, yeah, okay, well, I mean, I understand that, and I appreciate that, but I'm just letting you know that a step down sounds like an insult to me. I mean,
Okay, don't worry about
I,
it unless you want them to hit on you. You should be
okay,
happy they feel that way.
okay. Well, I'm talking about like if a homosexual thinks, if a homosexual thinks that I'm a step down, how does that make me feel about how women would see me in that sense? Women.
Ah, you see, maybe you should think about that because like women like polished guys too.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you're saying that homosexuals think I'm a step down, to me that sounds like women might think I'm a step down.
Okay, but we're talking about homosexuals, not women. Two different things. I mean, you're
Yeah.
acting like you want gay people to hit on you. I mean, women and gay people aren't the same.
Okay. Well, I did not mean to imply either of those. I'm I'm just saying. I mean, still, I mean, like it would be insulting to me if women said that I was a step down to them.
Well, we're talking about homosexuals, not women.
Okay, well, I'm changing the subject over. I'm just saying how I feel if women call me that.
Okay, but it has nothing to do with that, and I didn't say that. I mean, do you think women think that you're a step down? Is that what this is about?
For a while, I have been getting that impression.
Well, maybe you should change that. What do you think you could change about yourself to make you not a step down? I mean, have any women hit on you in real life?
Uh, yeah, a few times back in like about middle and high school, and but ever since I left high school, and yeah, like every woman's already taken, and that's why I feel they
Maybe
wouldn't
they're just
hit on
saying
me.
that. I mean, it is a nice, polite way to let someone down. I mean, if you think that you're a step down for women, what do you think you could do to change yourself? What do you think is so um, bad that they don't want to be with you?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, one thing I'm sure of, and at least I'm working on to improve it. My Buddha belly. At least I'm exercising more often to take that down, slim, trim down there.
Well, I mean, what about your personality? I mean, a lot of women do go for personality.
Um, yeah,
You
for
think
a
there's
long
anything
time,
in that you can change?
yeah, like I could be more confident.
Maybe it's also the way
Uh,
you approach
by
women,
that, yeah, by that I mean less. By that I also mean less shy
right?
because like for a long time in my sweetheart search I have been shy. Mm, let's see what else. I mean, I dress. I dress okay. I wear solid colors. I
Solid
like to
colors
wear.
doesn't mean anything. It's all about the cut of your clothes. But anyway, like I guess do you get nervous with women? Like maybe that makes you mess up.
Yeah, because sometimes I just feel like. Yeah. Obviously, I had not gone out with women that much, so it's like, I'm wanting to go out with women, and I just try, and I thought like, I mean, yeah, having the mindset of like, being friends first. And I thought that
Most of
like,
the time when you're friends first with a girl, you're in the friend zone and you're screwed.
uh, yeah, I
I mean,
know.
women usually know within 5 minutes whether they're going to date somebody or not.
I know within 5 minutes.
Yeah, they know if they're going to be attracted to that person or not. Like, if you immediately get in the friend zone, you probably don't have a prayer. Maybe you should go do some more things. Like, the relationship class is a great start,
Yeah,
but
yeah, but I mean, I am. I do consider myself a friendly person. It's just like sometimes I feel like when I'm stressed, I can be defensive, and yeah, and there's some nervousness there. Yeah,
hmm
and other things. I'm thinking and thinking. Uh, yeah, I try to keep my voice in a calm tone, not raise it. Um, I guess
well, it's got to
I
be
guess,
something else. Like, do you get maybe, I don't know. I mean, girls like a manly man, or do you think you're manly enough? I mean, are you manly or more effeminate?
I
Because
feel
sometimes
like
soft voices can be more effeminate.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that last statement.
When you have a soft, quiet voice, girls can see that as effeminate and that you don't have any real power. I mean, because girls want a nice guy too, but they also want a guy, like an actual guy.
Oh yeah, well I mean, yeah, I do feel like I am a man, and I'm sometimes manly.
Well, a
But
girl
yeah,
wants a guy who's manly all the time. They want somebody who's going to be able to protect them, that they're going to feel safe and secure with.
and that characteristic.
I mean, you seem to
And,
need a woman more than they need you. Like, you tell them you want to be a house husband, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to be like, oh my God, you're not a guy. They're going to assume you're gay.
that's stupid.
It's not stupid. I wouldn't want a house husband. I would want a man. I would want a husband. I mean, I would like him to help out with housework and everything, but I would like to be on equal footing. I would want somebody who would protect me.
I would protect you. I mean, yeah, I would protect you or any woman that I know. Uh, they, I would. I seriously would.
Yeah, but I
And
mean, but if you say you're going to be a house husband, that doesn't really give that idea. Plus, you'd have to be fit and menacing. It's just, girls are going to they're just going to judge that because I mean, most house husbands are usually married to another husband.
Ugh. Okay, well, I guess I should find a new term, meaning of like, I would instead, I mean, not house husband, but I mean, like, okay, well,
Like a
uh,
girl's going to want you to get a job and be the man. I mean, come on, even you should know this just from Christian principles.
yeah, I have that general understanding.
I don't know. You don't sound like you do.
I do.
And I mean, these
But,
days, most couples have both people working. They're on equal footing. It's wonderful.
yeah, but I mean, there are couples where the woman goes to work and the husband stays home and takes care of the things at home.
Yeah, well, how many do you think there really are? I mean, because that's not very big. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll agree. I will not argue with you on that. Yeah, I'll
And
admit
most of
that.
those men have more effeminate personalities, or they get divorced really quickly. I mean, they could, most of them, probably bisexuals at least.
Ugh. I guess one thing I definitely would need to improve on is to become more manly.
Definitely.
Ugh. But I wouldn't even know where to begin on that. I have watched horror films
Horror films
and
aren't going to do anything. Everyone dies in those. Like, go watch football. Go try to hang out with other guys. I mean, be more aggressive with the trolls. If you can't even deal with them, you can't deal with anything else. I mean, get rid of anything girly you have, because that's not going to help you. I mean, because wives cheat on girly men because eventually they're going to want a real man. They're not going to want somebody who has My Little Ponies in his room.
mm,
So
yeah,
that's another thing. I think that you should go take pictures of your room. I want to make sure you're actually making progress because this is what you need to be doing. Definitely.
yeah, okay. Mm. Let me ask you though. Do you think it'd be a good idea? And I thought about this before. Um, Male hormone replacement pills.
Why do you
Just
think you need them?
I don't know. I just figure it's a possibility. Need to. I might need more hormones in me. I might not have. I might just. I mean, like I could find. I'm probably on equal footing between my X and Y chromosomes, and I
Well, it has nothing to do with your chromosomes. It actually has to do with hormones, estrogen, and testosterone. But either way, go to the doctor because you might need to get tested. I actually know someone who has to take more testosterone, and it'll take care of some things. So you need to go do that because that might be a great idea.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I did not understand. What was that? To get tested for what?
To see if you have low testosterone because that may actually be a problem, and that would be a good thing. I think you should do it. I think you should go talk to your doctor about it.
Testosterone test. All right. I'll talk to my doctor about that. Hmm.
But yeah, I think that's a great idea. I mean, because then you can get strong. And do you think trolls go after strong people?
Yeah, I do not. Yeah, trolls will not. Yeah, trolls will not go out after strong people because strong people would feel yeah, trolls would feel intimidated.
Exactly. They go for the weak and helpless. You need to stop being weak and helpless. You need to be stronger, manlier. So I think you should talk to your doctor about this.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, you should probably go Google it. So I'm gonna let you do that. Go take some pictures of your room. Do what you need to do. I've got to get up for school in the morning, so I'm gonna go.
Okay. All right. Well, also I wanted to let you know, if you have any troubles of your own on your house, I will always have an ear open for you.
Oh, thank you. I'll be sure to
Just let
keep
me know
that in
if you have.
mind.
You just keep that in mind. All right. I want to remind you of that. I reminded him of that as well earlier tonight.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
thank you so much, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.